welcome back to Media Talk. Joining me for this segment, we have Rob and Nigh Chris Doyle. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Now, you guys aren't busy at all this year. Kind of doing your Christmas shopping, watching sports maybe.
Well, watching sports.
Lights on Tampa. Oh my gosh. It's a huge deal. It's a big deal. And this year it's going to be even bigger and better. Tell us, okay, it was 3 years ago, 2006. 2006. And you had George, Jorge.
Yeah.
How are you going to top that this year?
Oh, you'll just have to come down. It's going to be really great. We have 5 artists on 5 sites, and it's going to be really, really wonderful.
And tell us where the sites are.
We have the south wall of the Fort Brooke parking garage.
Nice.
Well, that's 8 stories, and you might not think that that's going to be kind of a boring building, but the artists have just come up with, of course, something really wonderful and transformative, excuse me. The Tampa Convention Center, where Chris is doing a really large installation that kind of wraps around. It's very, very cool.
You got the convention center?
Yeah.
That's going to, like, reflection off the water.
Part of it, definitely.
Oh, how cool. What is your piece going to be?
Well, I took, rather than just taking one sort of small site, I decided to take the whole sector of around the convention center. So starting on Franklin and then sort of wrapping down in front of the convention center and then along the water, I have rotating mirror balls connected to, or strapped to palm trees.
Is that part of, this is from 2006. Oh, this is
yours. That's a
yeah.
rendering of the piece, right? So all around the convention center, each palm tree has a bracket with a rotating mirror ball and a light connected to it. And
then where else are you going to be?
We have a installation in the south windows of the old, or the soon-to-be former Tampa Bay History site.
Okay.
So that's just adjacent, across the street from Chris's, actually. We also are at the St. Pete Times Forum and in Cotonchobee Park.
So not too shabby. Where you're going to be. Great walls there. Chris, what goes into putting on your installation? I mean, it's huge. I mean, you can't ask for a better, bigger canvas than that.
Well, one of the things I really wanted to do when I was thinking about what I was going to do was that rather than do just something at one site, I wanted to, for my own work, I was interested in experimenting with something that would take up a bigger part of the city, and which meant that you had to be able to make it fast and cheap. And so rotating mirror balls, while they're not sort of new media, they definitely have this kind of old school feel to them. And they create magic, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. So what goes into it is a lot of energy. That's why I've been working all day here since the 10th of December.
But you're not from Tampa?
No, I'm down from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, all right. How are you liking this weather?
Oh,
it's
actually
not too
heavenly.
Shabby,
yeah,
is it?
It's amazing. I'm loving it.
Now, the launch party is a huge deal. Tell us a little bit about the launch party.
It will be January 10th, 2009.
That's a Friday, right?
Saturday, thank you. And it will be in the south wall. It'll be at the Fort Brooke parking garage. So we'll have music. There'll be music at basically all of the sites, I think. Some of it live, some of it with DJs. And we'll have hot chocolate or food or whatever. All kinds of vendors will be down there. I don't know. I'm not doing that part. But it'll be absolutely fantastic.
And it's an all-day event, or is it?
It'll start at dusk. And some of them, for instance, such as Chris's, will certainly be enjoyable by the day. Others are really...
Well, it has to be nighttime, because it's a lights on Tampa.
Right.
Talk to us a little bit, Robin. This is a great year for Lights on Tampa to put everything together because of the national television coverage we're getting with the Super Bowl. How are you guys working in conjunction with NFL? I mean, are they flying the blimp out? I mean, is there any special things being done?
No, but we are working really well in terms of sharing with media partners and that type of thing. So we really do think we're going to get a lot of attention on Tampa with that. I think we'll be bump shots and we'll just have, city will look great.
Well, I mean, for the whole week prior to the Super Bowl, you're going to have not everybody, every NFL owner is going to be here in downtown Tampa.
Right.
So, I mean,
it turns out a lot of that press is going to be centered around the convention center.
It's the media center. Yeah, the press is Media Row, so where all the press will be.
Is that why you picked that place? Is it really?
Let's just say it was a consideration.
You're going to wear some new pants on that night? Dress up nice.
We're artists. We like attention.
Who are some of the artists besides Chris that are going to be there?
We have local artists. We have Carlton Doyle, and
that's Chris Doyle. It's Carlton Ward.
Sorry, it's Carlton Ward. Thank you.
Carlton Ward. Actually, we know him. We've had him on the show several times with his photography. What's he going to be doing?
Well, it's really interesting. I won't go into it now because we don't have a lot of time, but it's just going to be very visual, very beautiful. It'll be on LED screens that will scroll by, and it's really kind of a prototype for this really sophisticated educational component where we're developing right now. So we have Chris. We also have Casa Magica from Germany are going to be here. We have an artist named Will Pappenheimer, and we have Marina Zerkow. So it's a great slate of artists. They're all really talented and all very different. Should be very good.
And it's a great thing just to go out and see. Chris, do you have a MySpace page or what kind of people get a hold of you if they want to commission some of your work?
I have a website, chrisdoylestudio.com.
Easy, simple.
Yeah.
Now, are you staying here all the way until it's over and done until January? What goes until February 2nd? Is that the last day of it?
Yes.
I'm staying through the opening, and because there's a lot of work to do.
But one thing I want to
mention... a piece of my project is going to be left behind.
Perfect.
Yeah, so there will be a permanent component to Chris's, but he should also mention some of the new work he's got going. Just real quick if you have the time.
I was just telling Robin that I have some new projects coming up, something in Austin, Texas, and I'm actually a finalist for something that is in Vancouver for the 2010 Olympics.
What is that? For the Olympics?
2010 Olympics.
Oh, beautiful. What is that?
Well, it's I have to make a proposal. I don't know yet.
I'm going to whip up something. Something is going to come to my head. Give us the 411 Lights on Tampa. Where can they get information? How can they see? The website's beautiful. You have more pictures there.
Yes, www.lightsontampa.org.
And
keep checking it up. It gets updated.
Almost daily, doesn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
There's a lot of information there. Lightsontampa.org, January 10th. Go downtown Tampa, and it's a fun event for the whole family. Kids will enjoy it too. They'll be wowed with the lights that they're going to see.
Yeah, it's for all ages.
Good luck to you, Chris.
Thanks very much.
Pleasure to have you down here. Yeah. And I hope you enjoy the weather while you're here. We'll see you again soon.
Absolutely, thank you.
I am going to take my next break. As soon as I return, we're going to be chatting with Terry Bortz. Media Talk is presented by Tampa Digital Studios and sponsored by the Creative Loafing. We'll see you right back here in 60 seconds.